everyone, it's Andrea from the Milky plant community. Today I'm going to share with you how to make blackberry and almond donuts. Let's get baking. So to start with, we are going to make our milk using Milky plant. Today I'm making almond milk because it's a blackberry and almond donut. So I already have prepared some water in the back of my machine. I'm going to put into the top my almonds. So these are whole almonds with the skins on. Those are going in there. And to that, I'm also going to add one date. I'm just going to take the seed out of it first and pop the date in. So now I've got my almonds and my date in. I'm going to pop the lid on here, put my bottle under here, and press start. There is our almond milk all done and ready to go. Now the thing that I like about this beautiful machine is, for today, it's going to help me make it really easy and clean to get all my nut pulp to use in making my donuts as well. It's super easy to clean and there's absolutely zero waste in making my almond milk today. So now my milk is done. I'm just going to pop the lid on so that I don't accidentally spill it. And that's going to wait there for a few minutes for me. Into my mixing bowl, I'm going to put my dry ingredients. So we have some plain flour, brown sugar. This is soft brown sugar. To that, I'm also going to add some baking powder and some bicarbonate of soda, some salt, and my final dry ingredient, cinnamon. So I'm going to give my dry ingredients a quick whisk together just to get everything well combined. There we go, that's everything mixed together. So that's my dry ingredients done. I'm going to set that aside for just a moment. And now it's time for our wet ingredients. So I am going to be using, of course, some of the milk that I've just made, but I am actually also going to use the pulp that's been left. So in here, the remnants of my nut pulp. Look at all that. So that is what the Milky plant has separated to give me my milk, and this is what's left. So I'm going to use the pulp of my almonds in making my donuts today. So all of that is going to go into my jug. And to that, I'm also going to add my almond milk. And to that, I'm going to add in some lemon juice, a little bit of almond extract just to enhance that almond flavor. And finally, some vegetable oil. So I'm going to grab my whisk again and we're going to whisk all these ingredients together. And once all those ingredients are mixed together, then all that's left to do is to combine the wet and the dry. So I'm going to bring my dry ingredients back in front of me, pour my wet in, and I'm going to use a spatula this time because I don't want to overwork the flour in this mixture. I don't want it to become tough. I want it to stay nice and moist and soft and not gummy. So we're mixing all this together just until it is combined. And once everything is combined, we have our donut mixture. So to make my donuts today, I am using donut pans. I've got a couple of donut pans. I've already, you can see, I've oiled them. So I've just used some more vegetable oil and brushed it all the way along the inside. And that's just gonna help my donuts not stick to the pan as they bake. So there's a couple of ways you can put the mixture in here. You can spoon it in if you wish, but for ease, I actually prefer piping it in. So I'm going to transfer my mixture into the piping bag and then pipe it into my tin. So now my cake mixture is in my tin. It's time for our blackberries. I've got here some blackberries that the kids and I went picking earlier, and they've been washed and dry and they are ready to use. So all I'm going to do with my blackberries is I'm just going to put them in the top of my mixture. I'm just going to push about 5 or 6 into each donut, and then these are ready to be baked. Right, so my donuts are baked and I have taken them out of the tin, and now it's time for us to make the glaze. So I'm making a blackberry glaze. To make this, I'm going to mash up some blackberries through a sieve. So I'm going to pop them in my sieve with a bowl underneath. And the reason I'm doing it this way is to get rid of any seeds or any lumps or anything like that, so I have a really lovely smooth glaze for the top of my donuts. Right, so I have here, you can see the liquid part of my blackberries. That is perfect, that's exactly what I want. So I have a bowl here with some icing sugar in. To that, I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice, And I'm going to add a little bit at a time of this blackberry juice just to get the consistency that I want for the glaze. I'm going to be mixing it and just adding a bit more at a time until it comes to the consistency that I want it to be. Right, so my glaze has been mixed together. It is this gorgeous, gorgeous pink color, absolutely beautiful. So that is ready. I've put it in a slightly wider bowl so that I can get my hand in as I dip. So I'm going to grab one of my donuts. Now that is the side that went face up when I baked them, but I have flipped it over and I'm going to glaze that side instead because it's nice and smooth. It's going to give us a much nicer finish with the glaze. So hold it nice and firmly and pop it in and give it a bit of a wiggle, and then very, very, very gently, so you don't break your donut, lift it up. You might find there's a little bit of drippage. Look at that. And if you leave that there, a little bit of the glaze will drip down all the way around the sides and it'll just cover it up and fill in the gaps for you. But that is absolutely stunning. So once you have dunked your donuts in the glaze, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some flaked almonds just to decorate the top of them to finish them off. And as a final finishing touch, I'm just going to put a couple of blackberries on as well. And there you have it, blackberry and almond donuts. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget, guys, to like, share and subscribe if you have, and do let us know in the comments below if you make these. Thanks for joining us. Happy baking.